First up is a guy who started it all, I gotta be honest. He was the original host of Running Late with Scott Rogowsky in the 90s, back when it was called Running Late with Scott Rogowsky, starring Dale Seever. He hosts his own podcast now called Dale Radio, and we love having him back every so often to catch us up on his fascinating life. Please welcome Mr. Wednesday Night, Dale Seever!
Turning 30, your whole life ahead of you. Oh my goodness. Scott, is there an older gentleman to my right?
Yeah, that's my dad.
Oh, thank goodness, I thought I was being haunted. Hi, Marty, how are you? Nice to see you.
Don't you remember me from the 90s? Good one.
He's still funny.
But he still got it.
Still got it.
So how you doing? I haven't had a chance to see you since before the new year. How was the holiday? Did you get to escape the city at all?
Well, it must show on my face. I had a great New Year.
Oh, yeah?
I did get away. And by the way, Happy New Year to all of our Chinese audience members out there tonight. It is, of course, the year of the goat coming up. And I once dated a woman of that zodiac sign, the goat. She ate very poorly and would bray at me often from the backyard. She made a mess out of everything. But yes, I was away. I was at a spiritual retreat that they have every year just north of San Francisco. And it was a clothing optional facility, so you have to put the towel down at lunch. And everything there was communal, you know. We shared everything. We handled and prepared all of our food in the nude. Just like our grandparents used to do.
I don't think our grandparents... Dad, did your parents ever...
A lot of salads were there, some quinoa. We had a lot of canned peaches. One poor fella, God bless him, he thought it was a good idea to cook bacon. Ow, 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 ow! That's all we heard from the kitchen that morning, and that's why I always carry a splatter shield. But, you know, as we turned into the new year, of course, Scott, that's when things really... we started heating up for us, and we went outside naked as we were born, except for our elk horns and our bedazzled face masks. And we stood there with our arms outstretched in the center of an ancient grove of redwoods, and we cried out to the gods and goddesses, hoping for a new year. We said, "Yeah!" And then we all passed around a little pipe that smelled a little bit of skunk, and we had some ayahuasca tea, which is nice if you have a little bit of, I take it with 2 sweet and lows and a little splash of skim. Get a little skim milk in there, cuts it nicely. But then we retired to the rec room, and we got on the couch there and watched Aaron Brockovich. Film. They're called boobs, Ed! Rebecca, have you seen that film?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, it's one of her best, I'd say.
No argument here, Dale. I read about ayahuasca, actually. That's some pretty powerful stuff.
Sure.
I mean, you go on some kind of journey. Did you have any kind of transformative revelation from your experience with that? Other than that the movie holds up?
Scott, I am so glad you asked me this. I did have a vision when I was there sitting on my towel on the couch, and it was fantastic, you understand, as Erin was on her quest for justice. It struck me.
Yeah?
The thing that everyone needs this year. Calendars.
Calendars.
That's right, wall calendars. I'm going to sell wall calendars.
Dale, we're already 6 weeks into the new year. I mean, calendars are severely discounted at this point.
Yes, the perfect time to start a line of novelty wall calendars. In fact, I was so inspired by the movie, I've named the company. They're called Calendars, Ed. So that'll be the web page when you go to my site. That'll be the splash page. We have a very involved flash intro that you'll need to click through. So I'm very excited. Do you mind if I show you how we
quickly,
got the images?
yeah.
Oh, it'll be very quick. Don't worry. I've got some images here that I'd like to show some of the idea because this is a hot market and I want to get these young people interested. All right. So the first one that I have, I don't have to tell you, celebrities. That's the thing, right? It's a big business. It's a big part of our industry, and it is now my industry. So what I did is I want to have a series here with my calendars. Every month we're going to be up close and personal with. That's the name of the calendar, and we take the hottest celebrities of today, and we bring you closer than you ever thought possible. So can we have the first one? Yeah. This is, of course, I probably won't need to tell you who that is. We all recognize her for her strong work in many movies. Jennifer Lawrence. That's right. Somebody over there had it right.
That's J-Lo.
That's J-Lo. Now, I'm a gentleman. I didn't look at those photos that were leaked, But I think you get a pretty good sense of who this person is. Just by looking there. They're so close. It's as if you've just been, sitting next to the celebrity on a transatlantic flight and maybe gently fallen asleep on their shoulder, which is how I got some of these pictures. Now, speaking of airplanes, where are my fans of vintage military aircraft? Out here, probably. They're quieter, most of them. A lot of time indoors. But all the kids are wild about this stuff, and I thought, well, that's fine, but there's 1,000 of these World War II airplane calendars out there. What can I contribute to the genre? Well, I decided I would combine it with my great inspiration, one of my heroes, and that, of course, is Mr. Ken Burns. And Ken Burns, you all know, the great documentarian, and he's made so many great things. He has a great head of hair, which is one of the things I admire most about him. And and in fact, he's been such an influence to me that whenever I meet someone for the first time, I will physically do the Ken Burns effect of just kind of moving in closely and then out to the side. It's great if some banjo music is also playing, but I can't always get that everywhere I go. So what I've done is take Ken Burns' hair, which I so admire, and put it with the vintage aircraft, so you have a lovely series. There they are. There they are. And this is called Hairplanes. Hairplanes. I was exhausted getting there. It's so late.
Touch and go. A lot of turbulence on that one. A lot of turbulence.
Oh
God, what's going on here?
Gosh.
What else you got in this calendar?
I got a lot. Wait till you see that. I got over $700.
Oh God.
So next up, of course, you got to give people something tantalizing to look at. I understand it. I'm in the business, So I can't be wise. We've got a one called Boat Asses. Yeah. And this is a series of the rear ends of watercraft. And we've got your cruise liners, your schooners, your kayaks. Very erotic out there. You can see. I mean, my goodness. Permission to come aboard.
So much semen.
Oh, we're going to get along fine. Now, these are butts that you can look at month after month. And they won't complain. Speaking of months, I also have a month-themed calendar.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. That one speaks for itself. So excited.
These are all very impressive, Dale, but I don't think people even buy wall calendars anymore. We all have calendars in our phones now, in our pockets.
No, I have one here.
Oh yeah,
and they're just as convenient. You understand? We're on an on-the-go lifestyle. We just, no problem. What's the date? You want me to be there? Okay, got it.
Just stuff it in there. Yeah, I guess that works. Oh, look, can we wrap this up, Dale?
It works.
I don't know about this idea of yours.
Yeah, well, listen, I think it's going to be gangbusters. Okay. Can I show you just a couple of the other ones?
Really? We have Kevin Nealon coming up here.
Oh, I know. People have been waiting in the cold, probably, to see him. And yet here I am sitting on a puppet calendar. But let's give the people what they want. We have Hunky Firemen and Devastating Fires. We have National Parks with the lens cap on. That's right.
National Parks with lens cap
National
on.
Parks. The photo, so you forgot to take...
They forgot to take the lens cap off. That's important. Yeah.
And we have puppies. In ISIS? Yeah.
Puppies and ISIS.
I'm so excited about all of them. You understand? Look for about mid-April or so. We should have all these coming out.
They're not even ready yet? No one's going to want a calendar in mid-April.
Oh, I disagree. Well, listen, I've got one more. I got one more that I just want to say because so many people love the boats. I know I want to stay on the erotic theme. And this one, for all of you guys out there and all of you ladies who like ladies, this one is for you. This one is called The Girls of the TSA. Right? Hands up, who wants a calendar? I do, you do. They're called calendars, Ed.
Okay, that's fantastic. Well,
look for them at Radio Shack.
This is called A Bit We'll Never Do Again. Thank you so much, Dale Seever, for coming out. Original host. Standing ovation together. Oh my God, Dale Seever.